this, not much light. Got the recessed pin barrel. Highway Patrolman. 357 Magnum. We'll do some 38 special. No mess. Hey, what's up, y'all? We're back. We're taking a look at the Smith & Wesson Model 28 today. This is the 28-2 Highway Patrolman. It's not loaded. As you see, Highway Patrolman, and this is the end frame from Smith & Wesson Model 28-2. If you're not certain what yours is, you can see if you open the cylinder right in there, it should tell you the frame and the model number. So mine says that it's an N model 28-2. So these were only made between 1954 and 1986. They stopped making them in 86. If yours has no model number, then it is made before 1957. 1957 is when they started putting the Model 28 on the firearm. Before then, it was just called the Highway Patrolman. This was made as like a poor man's Model 27. The 27's got the high polish, and it's checkered all the way down the top here for glare. And it was just a little too expensive for the PD back then, and they needed the 357 cartridge. So Smith and Wesson made the Model 28, and it's just a bead blast blue, you know, poor man's Model 27. It's just a work gun. It's a duty gun. No frills, no bling or anything like that. And it's just a workhorse. This thing's awesome to shoot. This is a 4-inch barrel. I think they come in 6 and 4. Anything less than that's going to be on like a J frame. But this size fits. The full size with the short barrel is really nice, and it's controllable. Shooting it in 357 and in 38 special, and 38 special is like no recoil in this thing. 357, yeah, you can feel it, but it's still really fun to shoot. The trigger on this, it's I've never tried like a Colt or anything, but this is a really nice trigger. It's smooth all the way through. It's heavy, which is good because there's no safety. The trigger is the safety. But yeah, if you kind of preload your trigger to about there, and then you know, line up your shot carefully, it's just a simple pull to the rear, and you should get a good shot. But the single action on here is really light. The trigger is really light. You barely have to push on it. I didn't mean to a couple times. I just kind of held firm on it, getting ready for my shot, and it let off. So just be aware of that. That's a really nice trigger on these. Sights are good. They're adjustable. Just blacked out. Nothing fancy going on here. Just a lot of gun. Not much fancy. 20 feet. Not a new range. It's got a new feel.
make sense with the side of it. Want to do this one or that one?
This one.
No? All right.
A little bit of flinch there. It's been a while since I shot this. That's fun though.
We're getting pretty close now.
Yeah, just long trigger pull. I felt the good ones, but getting used to this thing. So I was having trouble with this thing. Apparently, it's a common issue in Smiths and revolvers. Is this what do they call this? The shit. Okay, yeah, it's an extractor rod. So what was happening was the extractor rod came loose and was getting stuck on this latch up here. So what happens when you push your release, it actually sends a plunger all the way through. If you see this tab sticking out, it sends a rod all the way through this to push this latch open so you can release your cylinder here. So what was happening, this thing came loose. Okay, it's righty loosey. I'll explain that here in a second. This thing comes loose, essentially when yeah, see, I almost fucked myself right there. So when it comes loose, it won't give you enough reach to get past the lip on this latch here, where the rod meets the latch. It just gets stuck. So you have a hell of a time trying to open it. And what you have to do is actually get a shim in there. You get a plastic shim or a wooden shim and stick in there, and then you'll be able to release it, and then you just tighten this up by hand. So with these is righty loosey, so I'm going loose right now, and lefty tighty. Now that's a feature they added in 1960. That was to try and eliminate the possibility of the extractor rod loosening itself up. So it still does it anyway. I don't know if I should put a little bit more torque on it, but it happened while I was shooting at the range, and just check on it after, you know, a few shots. After, I guess, how many? Probably like a couple dozen shots, it started to come loose. So just check it every now and then. Tighten it up by hand. Apparently the threads are really fine in there. You don't want to use Loctite or thread tape or anything like that. Just hand tighten it, and then that should fix your problem with the cylinder getting stuck. No way.
I think you should hold on to at least that one.
It's getting loose.
Wow.
The fucking rod was getting loose
If you want
again.
to keep any of them, they're yours.
I mean, I could keep this if it's a big deal.
So yeah, that was a feature that they added in 1960, to where this tightens to the left, and they did that because of the barreling. The barreling's counterclockwise. When the recoil happens, it has a tendency to torque this out of, torque it out and loosen it up. So I don't know. It still does it, even though they changed it from righty tighty to lefty tighty. But yeah, just be aware of that. That's a common thing in Smiths. If you're having trouble with that, it's an easy fix yourself. Just keep an eye on it. Watch out for this loose here. Lefty loosey. I'm sorry, lefty tighty. Lefty tighty. So I know this was made in sometime after 1960 because of that. Before that, you know, if it doesn't have a model number, then it's a pre-model, and those are really collectible. So, you know, take care of those if you got one. They're just called Highway Patrolman. You won't see a model number on it. But this one also has a recessed cylinder. So what that means is that the rounds will sit flush in the cylinder, and they did away with that feature in 1982. So I know this gun here was made between 1960 and 1982, sometime in there. I don't know exactly, but those features kind of narrow it down. And I just checked this on Wikipedia, so you all can do the same if you have a Model 28. This is a 28-2. So there is just a regular Model 28. There's a 28-1 and a 28-3 along with the 20-2. You all get it. But yeah, also the pin barrel. There's just a pin right there. It's just so that you can't change the barrels out. So they did away with the pin barrel and the recessed cylinder again in 1982. So that gives me an idea of how old this is. This is roughly, you know, 40 to 50-year-old pistol, and it's in pretty decent shape, and it shoots really well. I don't know how much it's been shot in the past, but it's still doing really good. I don't think it's been used very much at all, really. It's not much holster wear. I don't think this was a duty gun. But yeah, I don't know, they're out there. They're good guns. It was a lot of fun to shoot. Cello 38 Special. 6. Oh man, it's got no kick.
Oh, sorry. Helps if you have something to shoot at.
Oh, well,
Trigger's nice. Wow, 38 Special is pretty fun. Like that, yeah. Ooh, that thing's fast. It's a cool little wrench. Oh man, got a hold of that one. That's no good. 50 feet. Alright. That's the difference there. 38 Special and 357 Magnum on the right. This one kicks a lot more. Okay, going for the hair trigger. Going for the head. Ooh. I didn't really mean to push that.
That's not the highest quality.
Damn, I got a little group there.
Of course.
Guessing those two, there's 3, maybe 4 right there. Not bad. I'm not great with revolvers. One thing that I was having troubles with, only with the Magnum, is when I was gripping it. You know, you can't have your thumbs forward on this thing. Sorry, the camera. You can't have your thumb forward on this thing because there's a lot of blast that comes out of the cylinder. So you gotta tuck them down or overlap them like that. And this is a good method because you can reach your hammer really easily. But at first I was doing this, and when I came back to shoot, my freaking fingernail was like cutting into my thumb, the skin on my thumb there, so I have to figure out a different way. it's kind of annoying, and you know, you don't want to grab the pistol too low when you're shooting Magnum because the recoil, and but overall it was fine. It's just something you got to work through and just practice and get used to it. But yeah, I'm a big fan of revolvers. I like this one a lot. I think for practicality, I would go with like a J-frame, hammerless, and use it for concealed or like deep conceal. Something like this, more fun for like the range or you know, home defense. If you want to use Magnum for home defense, and go for it. You know, it's whatever's gonna put them down. If you think the threat, you know, requires a 357 Magnum, then do it. In my book, home defense is all or nothing. You know, you can't. I don't think you can go too hard with home defense. So yeah, this shoots 357 Magnum and 38 Special. I tried showing it at the range. I couldn't. I don't know if I got a very good enough view of it for you guys, but it's they're damn near the same size, and the recoil difference is massive. This one has probably like 3 or 4 times more recoil, the Magnum, than the 38 Special. This thing felt less than 9mm. I think 9mm, even comped, feels has a little bit more kick than the 38 Special out of this steel gun. I'm gonna put 2 random Magnums. 2 Magnums random, and then the rest 38 Special. Little roulette. What do they call that? A bullet salad. Never know what you're gonna get. I think I'm gonna go for the body this time. Oh, that was 38 Special. Special, this one should be Magnum. Magnum's fun. These are really fun to shoot, and with that, you just feel more accurate. I think I was making more accurate shots with it. I don't know. I was pretty accurate with the Magnum too. 25 yards was doing headshots easily. And again, I hadn't shot this in probably like 5 or 6 years, so I'm not very well practiced with revolvers in general. I'll try the same thing with the Magnum. That was 38 Special. Okay. That one off. Man, this is sick. I like this gun. Holy shit. Yeah, not bad. Nice. 50 feet, I don't know, they don't have yards here. I'm guessing that's 20 yards? 15 yards? I don't know. Let's take it all the way back. Definitely more accurate in single action. These longer shots. Just still trying to figure out how to hold this thing. All right, here we go. Whew. Yeah. That's pretty far. Giving headshots to. Yeah, I got a couple. Holy shit. Did I just do those? Yeah, because it was that group with the 38 special. That was 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Did that one. Whew, that was a really nice trigger. Smith & Wesson. That's nice. Alright, we'll go max distance with the 38 special to the head, to the dome piece. Single action, max distance, 38 special. It's got a hair trigger. Oh man, that is easy compared to the Magnum. That's pretty fun right there. Got a few more in there, another miss. 76 feet. I'm guessing that's 25 yards, I don't know. I had a good time. This is a really good gun. If you find one, I'd get it for sure. If you don't have a revolver, you know, get one for the collection. Get your practical stuff out the way, you know, your ARs and your Wonder 9s or whatever. But once you do that, get some cool shit. I'm all about getting cool guns for fun. This is a good one right here. I don't think I'm going to change the grips or anything. I kind of like it to look like a workhorse, you know. It's a good gun. So yeah, as a side note, I've been trying to upload, and my videos just are not getting out there to anybody. The algorithm or the moderators, YouTube's not sharing my content. I don't know if it's because of the FRT video I did, but yeah, they're just not really letting my videos get out there. YouTube is on the side of wanting to take these away from us. So any support you give to a 2A channel is, you know, support towards the cause. You know, it's your God-given right to defend yourself and your family, and nobody should have a say in whether or not you can do that. So if you need tools like this to defend yourself, then you should be able to have access to that. But it is expensive to do this. That's why I do these videos, just to kind of show what you're getting, and if you know there's any malfunctions or if anything breaks or anything over time. This is why I like doing these videos. So I always find myself watching them too, or I'll get excited about a gun purchase and I'll just watch a bunch of videos on it. But yeah, leave a like. Don't do it for me, but do it for the damn cause, because YouTube is not on our side when it comes to this stuff. But I am grateful to have at least a platform where I can share it, and at least some people can watch. So I'll be trying to upload as much as I can, but it's been difficult lately. I've been real busy, but on top of that, when I do upload, it doesn't seem to get out to anybody. So anyway, hope you all enjoyed the video. Y'all take care. Thanks for watching.